They're fighting over me. No lunch today. Oh, that was awesome! Good morning, fellow gaming nerds. Welcome to the Whiplash Hell channel. Today we are playing Jaws of Extinction. This is Alpha Build 0.3.8.4. This is episode number 38, I believe. I'm pretty much exactly where I left you guys at the end of episode 37. And it's like 4 or 2, almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I thought maybe instead of, I was planning on going to the house and getting cleaned up because I think my not hydration, but hygiene. Oh, 84%. I thought it was like 40. Huh. Well, I mean, that's good. I don't have to go back so quick. I think I was already at like an hour and a half. I don't remember. It was a long episode. I'm in third person here. I thought about trying it out today. I'm kind of iffy on it. I kind of like seeing my character. I don't know if I can do it. It's the freaking aiming that throws me off. Let's go back. I thought maybe we could search around here today. We don't need to go back so quick right now because I'm starting out a new episode. So let's see if we can find anything cool around here. I'm really not really sure what to do. Oh, looky here. Can we lockpick this? Probably not. What is that? Oh, it's a level 1. Do I have any lockpicks? Must have a couple. Let's see. Let's scrap these guys. Lockpicks. Oh, I got 14. Hell yeah. Let's see if we can get this thing open. Okay, it's 3, it's 4.
In here?
Oh, hell yeah. We need to use those grenades, that is for sure. Do we need... We got some hydration here. We also have the energy drinks. I was thinking about trying to use some of the energy drinks simply because of the energy on it. As long as we're finding these power bars here, or protein bars, will probably be alright. Well, let's look around here. I'm a victim of my own habits, I guess I should probably say. Old Whiplash gets in a habit of doing one thing, and if it works, I'm usually good with it, you know. But the developers have been adding a lot of stuff and doing a lot of stuff to this game that I've not really experienced or even seen, and I thought maybe we could just goof off today and see if we could find anything. Oh, look at this. We can loot these guys. Oh, a med kit. F to loot. Oh, some more lockpicks and a battery. What? F to pick up. Tom, I had to go. The infected had begun to come down the slip ramp. I did not want to leave it too late before I could get out. I'm sorry. I did not want to leave without you both. A little few typos in there. But you have been gone hours. I have left supplies in the safe. I will meet you on the West Bayou. There we go. Entrance. I ain't the best narrator in the world. I have left clues around the yard to the number on this for the hall. Is this a freaking clue to the safe? Oh, task. We got to find numbers. I have left clues around the yard to the number of the safe. It was the only thing I could think of on such short notice. Look for double-figure red numbers. I'm sure we'll be able to work out the rest. Your friend Troy. Well, thank you, Troy. Oh, wow. Does this stuff fit in the storyline? One of the main things that attracted me to Jaws of Extinction is the storyline. I love a good storyline. Storylines are awesome, like, dadgum, I wish I could remember that freaking name. I never can remember. It's got the Joggernauts in it. I always say that, and I never get it. Hang on, I'm gonna look this time. I'm sorry, just give me a second. I will find it. I know I've got both those games. Uh, I tried playing it once, but I kind of suck at it. And when I killed that main character, I was so disappointed because I really liked that guy. And once the guy once your character dies, you don't get him back. You don't. There's no respawns. You have to move to another character. And I was just so disappointed that State of Decay. Oh my gosh, there it is. State of Decay. I've been trying to every time I talk about it, I forget the name. But State of Decay, I really enjoy that. But anyway, I love a good storyline. And the storyline, unfortunately, it hasn't been finished on Joe, and I know they will work on it. I know they're working on it. I know they're getting it together. I'm in no rush. The guys can do it, however long it takes is however long it takes. Because when you rush stuff, it never works out the way you want. Okay, so do we keep this? Is this like in our guidebook here? Location, wildlife, people? No. All pick up. No, these are items we've picked up. Okay, locations, slice of life, books, firearms, radio tower, dialogue. Aha, yes, dialogue. I got to remember that one. So I've left clues around the yard, and it was the only thing I could think of on such short notice. Look for double figure red numbers. Double figured red numbers. Okay. Got to get my pencil out. Hang on a minute. Yep. Here's a scratch pad. I can use that one. Yep. That's that. And got my pencil. Okay. Yeah, we got a task today. How many numbers is it, though? 2, 4, 6, 8 numbers. Of course, it may not be 8 numbers, but we have 8. We put in 8 numbers. So let's look around here. Alright, Amy girl. Come on, girlfriend. There we go. Red numbers. So, I have gotten a task. I like tasks. I like figuring shit out. I ain't the best in the world. I got puzzles. Different kind of puzzle games, and I just blow booty on it. I really do. But I do like figuring stuff out. It makes me feel smart. Uh-oh, the pod people. Ugh. I don't like them things. I really don't. They explode. Hurt my ears. Oh, scaffolding kit. Let's loot this stuff. Get some more lockpicks and tarpaulin. I may have to drop some of this. I'm starting to get kind of heavy. I'm so glad they start adding this kind of stuff. This just makes...
Maybe I'll find something useful.
It makes things so much better. I know you pick up a lot. Ooh, look at this. But it's worth it in the end, you know? Ooh, I didn't even see that up there. So double digit red letters. Okay, so I wonder if we're going to have to kill the pod people. Now I wonder if it's like a big neon sign or or if it's just small like graffiti letters. I'm sure we'll find something. I think I remember seeing some letters. Now, he didn't mean like around the yard. I'm so glad they put that in our guide entry because I can always go back and check this instead of look for double figure red numbers. Does that mean... Let's look in here. Aha, look at there. I didn't even notice it. Walked right past it, but there's a nest right here. Okay. I'm not really sure if he means like up on billboards or it's going to be a little bit scratched onto the side of a freaking bolt or... see, we done been in here. Oh, I thought there was an out. I guess not. Ugh. I didn't want to get too close to that, so I guess we're going to walk around this way. Let's see what we can find. So we got to find like 8 digits, right? I would imagine there's going to be 2 per. So I would imagine there's probably. I'm just guessing. I don't know. I've never done this. I would imagine that there's going to be at least 4 sets of numbers. This episode might be a little slow, guys. Not so exciting this time around. I don't think. See, a lot of times when I get in here, I don't know what I'm going to do. I got ideas sometimes. You know, we started the survivor mode. I've actually, in my opinion, I've got to enough to where I can survive pretty good with what I've got. I had an idea of going up to the train station, sneaking up there and getting. I was Gary or somebody told me there's an AK up there, so I was thinking about sneaking up there and doing that. And we still may. Depends on how quick we find these letters. Oh, level 1. I'm gonna search it. It's kind of cool that we can do it from out here. What's that? 3, 4. Oh, Molotovs! That's super awesome. How many we got? I might drop these guys. How much is this weigh? Actually, it only weighs not even 1/4 of a pound. So what's costing me a lot of weight? I guess the vehicle repair kit. I thought about trying that out, and I was trying to figure out how to use that, and I couldn't think of a way. I don't think I've ever used them. All right. I think you might have to walk up to the car, hit F, and then use it that way. I'm not really sure, but we're gonna figure that out someday. I guess we ought to get our whippetry out just in case. So I'm not really sure what we're looking for here. I guess the first time we see it, that's just a warning for that. I already opened this. I wouldn't imagine they would make them too small. Do you guys? I don't know. Can we climb this? No. I think it's only the red ladders. We could probably get up there pretty easy. Nothing scratched in on the boat. Okay, so let's go on up here. I'm really surprised there's no zombies down here. I mean, I'm fine with that, but yeah, let's go up here, I guess. Oh, guys, I did buy me some games this weekend. Steam's having a summer sale, and they got a bunch of games on sale. I bought like Bloody Raid. I thought that was so cool. Ryan, if you like Hunt Showdown, this game Bloody Raid, I think it was Bloody Raid. Home. Yeah, Bloody Raid. Pretty freaking cool game. It reminds me of Hunt Showdown and Killing Floor 2. It's pretty cool. If you're interested in it or just want to get a quick see, go look up Games for Kicks. Anybody can. Or just look Games for Kicks Bloody Raid. There might be other players that play it, but that's where I saw my first one. And it's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay. So Whiplash must be an idiot because I see no red numbers. I think I remember seeing some red numbers on a billboard sign, but I don't remember where that was at. I really don't.
What's in here?
Ooh, what was that? Mechanical parts. Ah, he changed. You changed the daggone icon for the mechanical parts. You didn't have to do that, dude. Oh man, thank you. Okay, I'm sorry. It's Whiplash's brain. That's all I can say. I'm sorry, but that is cool. That looks good. Looks like a little spring. We got us some spark plugs and a cog wheel. That's great. We can go put a car together now. Oh, thank you though. I appreciate that. Maybe it won't throw off my brain so much. I think I already hit that one. Okay. Now I'm sitting here yapping my mouth, right? I'm probably going to end up missing these red letters that I'm looking for. Or red numbers. Ooh, 37. Now, this could be in any order, right? I'm going to write it down. Let's go back in the other ones because I could have missed the other ones. Oh man. That means, what is that? 4 to the power of 4? That means there could be like 16 different combinations. Right? Am I doing that wrong? I'm not a great mathematician here. But isn't that 4 to the power of 4 with 4 sets of numbers? I think that's 16. Oh, sewing kits. I've got a bunch of sewing kits. And I'll keep collecting them. I don't know how they stack, but they don't weigh anything, so I'll keep collecting them. How much is that? 8. A lot of this, believe it or not, there's not really much weight there. That's like 5.5 pounds. I could dump those. I'd rather not. We're getting close to our limit here. Okay, so we found these first ones right here, 37. Actually have a difficult time. Now I can tell they're red. But without the light on, they're kind of hard to see. So it's not obviously not going to be like a big splash of numbers. Not all of them. I'm not really sure. We'll have to find some more. So let's go. Let's go back. Oh, I'm hitting something. Dang bush is stopping me. Something is stopping me here. There we go. Is this little lip, I guess, in the ground? Okay, let's go back over here. Are we going to have to blow up the pod, people? We might have to. Alright, let's run back over here. I wonder if we can trip it up. He's going to explode. I wonder if we could blow him up with the arrow. I don't even think it hit him. How about, I have a gun. I guess I could, no, gun don't work. Let's do a Molotov. I have quite a bit of Molotovs. We'll throw the Molotov at him and just get him out of our way. Oh, no, no guns. No guns unless we really need it. Looks like I need to repair my bow. How do we unequip? Available equipment. So I can grab this, put it in here. There we go. Okay, so repair. Oh, I need one more cloth, and I need some more plant fibers. I've got plenty of that, and I need some sapling branches. So we'll re-equip. We'll have to make some more. I'll have to get some, what do you call it? Plant fibers. Well, he said the note says around this area, right? Let's look. I've left clues around the yard to the number for the safe. It was the only thing I could think of at such short notice. Look for double-figured red numbers. And it's plural, so that means it's more than one. I'm trying to think if it could be this like 2 sets of numbers, or is it actually going to be the whole 4 sets of 8 numbers. That damn thing didn't even phase him. Should we try another one? I think they upped the ante on some of this stuff. We'll try another one. I do have a grenade. It doesn't seem to work on this. So we'll burn him up again, and if not, we'll do the grenade, because I think the grenade will blow him up. Alright, let's look in here for some more sets of numbers. I'm not saying they'll all be on the rafters, but that's the first set of numbers we found. And let's roll back up here. I hate retracing my steps, but I feel like maybe I could have missed it and wasn't paying attention. If I miss it again when I'm actually looking, I mean, we could try this. I don't think it'll work, to be honest with you. Okay, it's green. So we are going to have to get that, because it's not, there's no like enter button. It's green, so that's possible. So maybe you can enter them in any number as long as the double digits match. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Well, I don't see anything in here. I'm not sure how hidden they're actually going to be. I don't think. Yeah, we're going to have to use a grenade, I guess, on this. Maybe we don't. Let's walk around because, I mean, I don't think there's another building here. We've already been in that one. That's where we found the first set. And they're supposed to be here in the yard. So I wonder if I'm missing something here on the dozer. Or maybe we should walk over here to the cotton picking boats. Let's get our whippetry back out. I don't know when we're going to run into any zombies. I don't know why I didn't think of this a minute ago. Not really sure they're going to be on the boat. I don't even think we can climb up there. Almost fell off. We got the house to go to, and if they mean the yard, I'm assuming they mean that up there too. So, well, let's go over here to this. Damn, I just screwed that all up. I don't know if I can make that jump. Oh yeah. Okay, we can't get in the door, which is fine. Yeah, I don't see any numbers. Y'all slap me across the head if I miss them. Whiplash, you missed it. Come on, Amy girl. Ah, man, I missed it. Not sure we can climb up on these. Unless we can make it off this rock. I doubt it. That's a pretty long jump. But I don't see any numbers either. Okay, I'm trying to be thorough here, guys, so just give me a minute. Maybe we find this, maybe we don't. Oh, we can't get in between there. There's all kinds of hydration here. We could pick up some of this. We can get some plant fibers. We need to make a couple pieces of cloth, and we need to find some sapling branches anyway. Auto manage. Healing herbs. Where's the... I'll just do this. It's easier. Okay, so I think we got enough for that. I think. 3, we need some sapling branches, although I don't remember how many sapling branches we need. Let's climb up here. Now this is the demolition site, so he said he left the numbers around the yard. So when you say the yard, I'm thinking all this down here, so I'm obviously missing something somewhere. Maybe on the fence, maybe on these boats. I didn't really look at those. Might have to kill the pod people and peek around the corner there. Slice of life. Boat hire available. I was really looking for like painted numbers, like spray paint or with, what do you call it, a paint brush. That's what I was looking for. I mean, and that very well could be that still. I don't know. That's the first set of numbers I found. I wonder if maybe the garage. I mean, that would be a good place to hide it. I'm probably going to end up dumping a lot of this stuff. Might just go ahead and pause the video and do it. I mean, we're kind of in a safe place. I'm overburdened. Now I'm not seeing nothing. think maybe in the house somewhere. Ooh, more lockpicks. See, that's another reason why I do all this. Lockpicks aren't the best or easiest thing to find sometimes.
Maybe I'll find something useful.
Actually, they are pretty easy to find. I just burn them up real quick. Let's see here. Not sure I really want to go in the kitchen. It's really going to get me good. I'm going to have to throw that out. Breakfast bar was a good bonus because I don't have many of those.
What's in here? What's in here?
Ooh. That's large water. I can't even move. Alright guys, Whiplash, go pause the video for a moment and empty out my inventory, and we'll stay on the lookout for the red numbers. Okay guys, I dropped enough to continue looting. That cotton picking water and the tarpaulin, that was like 13 freaking pounds, so that's enough to at least me keep moving. Let's turn the light on. See what time it is. I did eat a little bit. Our well-being is 100%. I don't understand why my morale, my hygiene's, I don't think 80% is really that bad, but I don't understand why my morale's jumping down so much. Well-being, it may, I don't know. Well-being's 100% though. I'm trying to think what else could affect it. Hygiene, I guess, is what's doing it. We're at 4:30. Okay. Let's continue to look. If I don't find any more red numbers before dark,
let's see.
I'll take the batteries. Well, I already got 20 batteries. Hell, shit, I already got 2.2 pounds. They were up. Could be in inconspicuous places. I wouldn't imagine they would hide them in too many inconspicuous places because, I mean, you would want the person to see it. I'm not used to looking at the walls. Could be in the basement. He said the boat yard. He didn't say anything about the house though. I thought I heard footsteps. Must have been my own. Unless I find like a loot box to lockpick, I don't think I'm going to be doing any more looting because I've already got enough. Them lockpicks are actually kind of heavy as well. Where are they at? I'll show you right quick. I got 27 lockpicks and they weigh almost 3 pounds. That ain't really that bad. Yeah, that's not really that bad at all. I was thinking it was more. Oh, I'll take the cigarette. That's good selling stuff. If you want to deal with the trader, I'd like to take it, but I just don't have the gumption to do so. My understanding there is.
Maybe I'll find something useful.
Backpack around here somewhere. I might have freaking passed it up already, guys. I'm good at overlooking stuff. I can't remember. I thought somebody said there was one around Slice of Life, a better backpack. Or was that up by the, what do you call it? Garden Center. See if there's any goodies in here. Sewing kits don't weigh anything. Oh, duct tape. I'll take the duct tape, that's for sure. Could pick up some more sapling branches on the way out. Did we look in here? I think we did. Alright, yeah, I don't see any damn red numbers any freaking where. I want to say I saw some red numbers on a poster somewhere. That's only 3. I think we probably need more than that. We'll grab about 5 or maybe 10 before we check again. I know what dude said it was around the boatyard. I know he said that. guide, equipment. Left clues around the yard. Around the yard to the number for the safe. It's the only thing I can think of in such short notice. Look for double red. We could try that 37 again, but I really do believe there's more than just freaking one number. And I'll hit enter. That last time I didn't hit enter. I feel I'm dismissing them. That shouldn't be considered the boatyard. It's actually the demolition zone is what it's referred to. So, my running sucks. Let's go back up here. We'll try 37. I'll hit enter. I really do believe it might actually be more than that. But like I said, if it was, it actually would be not necessarily complicated, but time consuming because you could have like 16 different pairs. So we'll try it. I never hit the enter button. That was my bad. So we'll try it. 37. 37. I took that off the keypad. I have a keypad on my yeah, it's not doing nothing. We obviously need more. Let's try that again. Unlock safe, F to unlock. I'm hitting 37 on my keypad and it does that. See? 37. No, it didn't. Huh. Obviously we gotta have 3 more pairs of numbers. There wasn't no numbers on this, was there? No, he said red numbers. Y'all gonna let me know how many times I walk past them, right? Because I really probably ought to go and excuse me. I probably ought to go back to the house. It's getting late. Time I get there, get cleaned up. Let's go across the beach. When I get there, I'll pause the video till the morning, and maybe we'll come back, see if we can't find it. But let's go across the beach, see if we can't. Oh, maybe we can't go across the beach anymore. We used to be able to go across this. It's been so long since Whiplash took a trip down the beach. Let's get our whippetry out. There's no telling what we're going to find. I guess I could paint them on the fence. I'm still looking. I'm going to be looking for the numbers forever now. I hate to make a boring video, but I'm probably going to be hunting for those damn numbers forever. I'm just not really sure to consider the demolition yard as part of the boatyard. I could have swore I saw some numbers on a billboard somewhere. I don't remember which one it was. Alright, let's take a walk down the beach here. I know there's some zombies down this damn beach. Let's grab a couple more sapling branches. And we'll have a little fun on the way back. I'm going to sort through my backpack and empty it out. See, that's one. Oh, check this out. What is this? Is this another? Hey, there's a dude there. Oh, is this the trader that supposedly has the huge markup on everything? Spawn camp. I'm gonna steal his stuff. 9 more lockpicks. What in the Sam place? This is James Bell. Yeah, I couldn't remember his name. So we could actually stay here if we wanted. We got a safety buff and everything. What is this? How am I able to take this stuff in front of him? We'll talk to him in a minute. Oh, a tactical tent? Hell yeah. I didn't even see that. What's this? I'll talk to him, see what he says. Finally awake, I see. How did I get here? What is this place? Do you trade? Goodbye. How did I get here? Well, I know how I got there. Sin dropped you off and asked me to keep an eye out while he ran up to backwater for supplies. He said if he was not here when you woke, he would contact Contact you on your STRV when he was done. Who is Sin? Got a whole thing here. Who is Sin? Sin, you know, Sheriff Sin, the guy that just pulled your arse out of that horde of infected. What is this place? This is a safe place. Well, safe from the infected anyway. You can come here anytime to trade, warm up, and get a good night's kip. You can use any one of these temps here to sleep in. So I guess this is like if you don't want to do the storyline. I don't think I ever finished what I was saying about the storyline. Do you trade? Ah, awesome. He's got whippetry and everything. Could sell some stuff right quick. Not really sure I want to sell any of it. But it's kind of good that, oh wow. Got a vest and everything. $425. I don't even remember what they used to be. I think there's a huge markup for these guys, or this guy down here. I'm not really sure. Wow. This dude's got a lot. He's got a lot more than the guys up there at the free zone. Hell yeah. Got outfits and everything. 16,150. Wow, that's more than a huge freaking markup. I think the ones up at the trader are like 1,500. Ain't no way I'm gonna buy, sell, or whatever, buy from this dude unless I was just like hurting. But he does have a lot more items, so I guess that really just depends on what you want. Got a diving tank, $85,000. Come on, that's got to be a typo. $85,000? Are you freaking kidding me? Whew. Yeah, we won't talk to you again. I'll find one on my own. Oh, where's the machete? Oh, machete? I almost passed that right up. What? Oh, we gotta try this. Can we chop the trader up? Wee-yah! Obviously not. Okay, what's this over here? More lockpicks. I'll go home and split that lockpicks in half. And I gotta try this out on one of the zombies. Oh my freaking god. We got a machete. I love melee. I don't think I'm very good at it in this game. I almost can't even move. I might not be able to do this. I ain't running too shabby, but I can't take on too many. I gotta wait to see what this machete does. Can you repair this machete? I'm gonna truck down the beach here because I know there's some zombies down here somewhere. Let's see if we can't draw one or two out and have a little bit of fun. I'm gonna go to the camp, sort through my inventory, and get some sleep and shower and all that good stuff. God, it's been a while since I've been down this beach. Guys, I used to run straight down this beach doing Sheriff Sin's quest before everything changed, and I would just fly down the beach, go up to his house, do what I needed to do, then go back to the car, get his guns and keys, and then go back to his house and take all his whippetry out of his basement. And yeah, that was my thing, to run down the beach. I used to try to build out here by the hardware store, because the hardware store, I want to say, was right in this general area. I think it is. It's right up here. But even all that's changed since then. Thought I heard a zombie. Oh, something I think I ought to explain, ladies and gentlemen. The disturbance level. Remember, was that the last episode or the previous episode? I honestly don't remember. I love this shipyard thingamabob. It's pretty cool. The disturbance level is only starts like at level 1 or whatever, where it starts is when you're around zombies. So when I was up there at the hardware store blowing up all that stuff, I'd already got rid of all the zombies in the area. That's why the disturbance level wasn't going up. That was my bad, and I did not know that. I just figured it meant the disturbance level around your area, like your general area. That's what I thought. But I was wrong. Won't be the first time. Won't be the last. Okay, so we got a few unsuspecting yahoos over here. Let's get their attention. I want to try this out. Now, one thing about doing melee in this game is as long as you keep backing up and moving, they usually can't get a hit in on you. That'll change one day, but come on, pop it up. Let's go. I got one attention. We're going to keep backing up. You want to throw that hit soon. That's 3 hits. 4 hits. He's gone. Is he gone? Okay. I got a couple attention here. It's not bad. I wish we chopped their limbs up. Like right now. That went right through his ass. Back it up. I'm hitting something here. As they're fighting over me. No lunch today. Keep backing up. See, they're going to get me when I hit a rock. They still didn't get me. Okay, I got rid of 2. That's not bad. He got me that time. I walked into it. There we go. Come on, guys. I took a hit off that. That's because I walked into the rocks. Now. 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 4 hits. That's not too bad. Chopping heads. That was too soon. Now. A little late. Oh, a little early. A little early. Got me on that one. That's because I hit the rock. There we go. That wasn't too bad. It's a little slow. I'm not really sure, like going to like that supermarket. You know, somewhere where you got a lot of zombies, plus you got the chance of getting a horde, plus doing all that. I'm not really sure melee would be your, first choice to do. Yeah, I'm overweight, big time. I can't hardly move. Golly, I hate this shit. Let's see if I can't make it over there. I'll actually just let you guys go. I'm going to pause the video. Let's see if we got any other goodies in these guys, and then I'll pause the video. And I'll make it in through the morning. That way you guys don't have to wait it out. I'm going to do some sorting and get that done. And take a shower, sleep through the night, that kind of thing. Because it's already like freaking almost 6 o'clock. And it takes a little time to do that. The sorting, kind of does that. Ain't worth picking up. Let's go check this guy right quick. Oh my god, I don't know if I can do this slow all the way over there. Now, this is a good question. I'm overburdened and can't hardly move. Is that going to affect my swimming? Because I think I'm going to cut across here just to try it. Let's do that. If y'all can hang with me just a minute, we'll try that out. Because I'm barely moving. I know this really sucks to watch. But I'm kind of curious if being overburdened slows your swimming down. I mean, we're supposed to be kind of testing anyway, so let's try that right quick. And let's see how it goes. Then in the morning, we're going to go back to Slice of Life and see if we can't find those numbers. I might actually do a lot of that off camera. Oh, I'm actually moving slower. So, being overburdened like this, am I going to die if I... I'm actually going slower. I'm waiting for her to drop off in the deep water because it changes when she starts swimming. Oh, this... I don't know if it's going to drop off in the deep water. That looks like it goes. So there's zombies nearby? Where's the zombies? I done killed all the zombies here. So splashing in the water, look at it. It's slowly going up because I'm splashing in the water. Oh my god, this is so slow. I'm kind of curious that if I get in the deep water, that instead of swimming, I drowned. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, Amy. Quit making all the noise. Let's stop a minute. Let's drop that down because I can't move. And I don't know where the zombies are. There must be a... what do you call it? A nest right up there. I bet that's what it is. I'm moving sideways and I'm not making any noise. No noise moving sideways. Moving forward, noise. Moving sideways, no noise. So remember that next time you're trying to sneak. Oh my god, is this ever going to drop off so I can swim? I think we're doing it. I can't move. Oh, see? See what I'm talking about? Oh yeah, we hauling ass now. I was right. I was right. Whiplash was right for a change. Now we're moving slow again. I hate to say it, but maybe you should... I don't want you to sink and drown your character. That would suck, especially if you had a bag full of shit. But I'll be right back. I'm gonna sort through all this crud. What is something sparkly down here? Oh, that's a saw. I think this was my dumping grounds, right? Yeah, because I was kind of filling up over here. Alright guys, I'll see you in the morning. I'm going to sort through this stuff, dump some stuff, clean up, and I'll see you in the morning. Maybe we'll, like I said, I think we're going to go back to Slice of Life and try to find those numbers. I hope we do. But I'll be right back. Good morning. We finally made it. I had a lot of sorting to do. Made some more Molotovs. I got a lot there. 7.5 pounds of it, so we might be dropping a few fire bombs today. I accidentally used a med kit a moment ago. The shredder machine seems to be working now. They fixed the bugs in it. I'm gonna open the container. I don't have it on right now, but it works pretty good. I really like this. This is a great freaking idea, man. You can get a boatload of plant fibers out of these sticks, man. So, which is great for making, you know, the Molotovs with. You have to make cloth with it. So, right now I'm trying to fill up on hunger and hydration. I'm a little lacking, and let's see. We're up there. I took a shower last night. I probably took it a little too early. So let's check this out. 98%. Well, that ain't too bad. I did a little bit of collecting stuff together and sorting, right? And then hydration 96. Yeah, the morale seems to come up quicker. It doesn't seem to be a buff around this boat area anymore. I don't know why, but I put this here, my tactical tent, and you can open up the inventory. I don't have anything in it at the moment, but I thought about putting my whippetry in here. I'll have to move it, but I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it. Also, you can sleep at this tent, but I'm not really sure you gain morale by sleeping in this tent. I could be wrong. Right now I have an energized buff because I just woke up. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. I thought about running up to the traders, or one of the traders, and selling all this as what I can. What I can, I'll just drop. And then we'll go back over there to the Slice of Life and see if we can't find the rest of those numbers. I don't know if I really want to spend too much time on it. I think I might try to do that off camera, and if I find it, I'll point it out to you. Right now, we're going to head up to the traders. as you can see, the little earlobe next to my mini map is still there. Now, to my understanding, the disturbance level almost works or is counts when zombies are around. Now, it's been a good 12 hours, I believe. Yeah, since I was around zombies. So I don't understand why. I mean, in-game hours. So I don't understand why it's still there. That's why I always thought. I guess once it starts, it starts. That's why I assumed that it was around me. If I was making noise, that's why that's always there. But it's been 12-hour in-game hours and it's still there. So I don't understand. I don't understand it quite. I don't guess. Also repaired my. Oops, wrong button. I repaired my bow, but it did not. It did not repair. So I repaired it when I was over there by the boat ramp there, and I'm not sure if the being in the that area had anything to do with it or not. I'm not really sure, but it didn't repair. So we'll have to keep an eye on it, and if I bust it, we'll use the gun for temporary. But we'll make us another composite bow. I'm trying to rough it out. You know, Whiplash, always making things hard. I was kind of hoping we would run into some zombies. Disturbance level just went up. It said disturbance level 2 reached. Isn't that what that said? I kind of missed it. But I thought we could play around with the zombies a little bit on the way up to the traders. See what we can do. Maybe we ought to break out the machete again and mess with that a little bit more. Those guys are down there. I don't know if the nest is active here. Oh, kind of sounds like, what is that, 3? Yeah, let's get this out. We'll throw us a Molotov first and then we'll switch back to that. Let's burn that bitch down. Hit the 3 button. Let's see if we can start this party. Look like we got Fatty over there. I think we're going to get some from this alley over here. They don't even seem to notice me yet. Okay, somebody noticed me. I don't know who, but somebody did. Doing. I don't know if it would be too wise to fight these guys with the machete while they're on fire. So we got a good clear area to back up and try this out. I'm not hitting her at all. I hit somebody. It seems like the back left corner. Yeah, I'm not hitting them. They're kind of short. Aim down. There we go. A light went out, guys. Yeah, I'm not trying to gain some stamina here. Yeah, I'm not really getting them. Okay, they did a double take. Only problem with backing up and doing that, guys, is the is how far. I mean, I went pretty far backing up doing that. So I think I'm gonna get the bow out for these guys. I don't think we can take these on. There's a lot there. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's zombie killer time. It's zombie killer time. Making noise. Probably end up getting a horde. That one dropped pretty good. I wonder if they changed that around any. I got bounced off his chest. You guys see that? It just like, ding. That was great. Oh, y'all pissed off mama. Oh, finally? Oh, I don't know how I did that. That was freaking awesome. That was freaking awesome. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got him in the nuts. Oh. I guess the hive did burn down, but a lot of them got out. Okay. We can do this. I see one more down there. Gotta pick these darn things up from the front of them. I don't know why, but you do. Oh, we got 9 arrows from that dude. Hell yeah, that's a bonus. Harvest. I don't know if we can get this guy. I just want my arrows. Mainly, really, that's all I want. Wow, these guys got a lot of arrows on them. That's a good thing. Got another cotton picking light. Speaking of light, we ought to take this one and repair it. So we can see what the Sam Blazes were doing. Okay. Cans, don't need it. Let's check this.
What's in here?
Some tarpaulin. That tarpaulin's pretty heavy. You know, Whiplash. I'm a freaking looting fiend. Okay, well, we had a little bit of fun. Gotta have my, you know, zombie killing time. I actually really can't wait for them to advance the story a little bit more. That's one, like I said, that's one of the things that attracted me to the Jaws of Extinction, is the storyline. I thought it would be freaking awesome. It's not done yet. I know. I'm not bitching. I don't feel like what do you call it? Made my point good enough the first time around. That's one of the things that attracted me to this game, and then I got so burnt out on doing Sin's Quest over and over and over again. That's why I just kind of went rogue and decided to do some just, you know, basic survival until the story gets the storyline gets done, or advances some, at least like half or something. I'm not really sure what they're going to do with the storyline. There's so many different things you could do. I've been actually investigating on the website playjoe.gg, and basically what I see, the Thanatos, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, is a pharmaceutical company that created like a cure for cancer, AIDS, and all, like a overall general cure for all kinds of different diseases, and this disease or cure caused the infection. The spores spread real easy, so I'm curious. When I read that the spores spread, I was kind of curious if we could get it, and if we can get it, is there a way we can get a serum or what do you call it, some kind of antivirus that we can take to either back it off, or I don't know. I'm just kind of curious. I really am. What is all this? This looks different. Looks all white. I don't know. This looks different. But anyway, the whole world's infected and what have you, but eating the deer is, from what my understanding is, it's supposed to be a safe haven. Obviously, it's not a safe haven because there's freaking zombies everywhere, or infected everywhere. But the 4 characters, what is it? Sophie, Amy, Tristan, and Adrian, I think. It's 4 characters. Are like doing an interview with some kind of psychologist, and that's where you get the story for Amy, which she talks about the dog a lot. But these 4 people are at the Loch Crest prison, right? If they're there at the Loch Crest prison, and they're getting interviewed to come to this island to do some kind of what do you call it? Mission or missions. What are the missions? What are they for? How did these guys end up prison and in this situation? Because Amy's story doesn't really sound like she's the type of girl who does this kind of stuff. Now, if I remember right, Adrian and Tristan do, and even Sophie's story kind of lines up with you know, doing this kind of work. But Amy's I don't see her. She talks about her dog the whole time. But I mean, it's okay. It's no big deal. But that's the gist of the story, and I'm curious as what the fuck's gonna happen. You know, we're gonna find the cure. Oh, booby jiggle time! Love it. I don't know why I come up here just to sell it. I feel like if I don't come up here to sell my extra stuff that I don't need. Oh, we actually got to sell all of those? Wow, I'm surprised. I thought it'd go ding, you can't sell those. See, I got 716 bucks. I'm gonna keep the O2 cartridges for right now. I still want to make those benches. I'm not really sure we could use those benches just yet, but I would really like to make them just to say, hey, I made them. Reputation updated. Reputation with Bruce Reed has updated. So, does that actually show? I really wanted to get my weight down a little bit more. I guess I could eat some of this stuff up. There ain't really much food there. I don't know why I'm so heavy. I guess probably because of the tarpaulin. That's only one. Earlier I had quite a bit. I had to toss it out. Kill stat 8. What is that? Oops, my bad. Level 12. Skill level determines the rate at which body heat is gained. A higher heat resistance means you can survive longer before overheating when a hot. I don't know. It's kind of blackened out. I can't see it. Let me turn. Let me get turned a little bit blacker background there. When overheating in a hot environment, you can increase heat resistance by wearing suitable equipment. Okay, that's cool. Anyway, yeah, that's one of the things that attracted me to Jaws of Extinction is the storyline, just like that one zombie game I was talking about earlier. See, I done forgot the name of it. Isn't that awful? It really is. Okay, let's go on down here to Slice of Life. I doubt we'd run into anything. We could go over here and kill these bandits just for shits and giggles. But I want to go back down here and see if we can't find those numbers. If we can't find those numbers, I'm thinking about going up here to the garden center right quick and see if we can't get that bigger backpack. We got to get lockpick that door. And I think we have to be at a level. I think it was a level 4. So we got a good ways. I might be wasting my time going up there. Or we could go up to the train station and see if we can't sneak in there just quick enough to get that AK. I think old Whiplash is doing pretty darn good for being a survivor so far. I died twice, but I was doing stupid shit and testing. I'm very tempted to go in here and look, but I just don't think this is considered the boat ramp or the boat docks because this is called the demolition site. This down here is called Slice of Light, and to me all this would be considered the what is it called? Left clues around the yard to the number for the safe. It was the only thing I could think of on short notice. Look for double-figured red numbers. I shall be able to work out the rest. Like I said, it doesn't say freaking how many. I was thinking maybe these boats might be numbered. I'm probably passing it right up and you guys are like, ha 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 ha. Maybe the barrels? Can't get close to do that. I'm waiting for one day I'm going to walk up close to this and those little tentacles right there are going to reach out and grab my ass. Ha! 55! I found another one. So it must be around this area. So 55. We got 2 more to find. Told you I missed them. Okay, so maybe also around the back side of the building. So far, it looks like I think both of them have been in this building, right? No, the other one was in the other building. It was on the inside. Let's turn the light on. Uh-oh. The nest became active, guys. Oh, sugar shit. Let's go ahead and toss one over there. Hopefully we'll get the nest. Hopefully we'll get them. Alright, let's jump up here. Let's see if we can't get a couple of these guys out. Oh, yeah. So they're actually heading out that way. I feel like I hear some on the back side of the place here. What's up, guys? Really does sound like some are over there. Oh, that was a good shot. We'll find it here in a minute. Let's get some of these guys out of the way. They don't even notice me up here. I told you. Oh, he does. Right over his head. Gotcha. I wonder if my disturbance level's gonna go up. Gotcha. Oh, right in the belly. I really do hear something over there. What's up, sweetheart? Is she dead? She is now. Oh, there's one caught. I see him now. He's caught right there. See him? I'll probably miss him. Uh-oh. I got one right below me. We're probably going to have to jump out. Oh! How did I do that? Oh, man. I don't know how she died, but I think so. I thank God. I should have reached for the machete, and I didn't do it quick enough. The only thing I could do is pull back. Holy shnikes. So the nest burned out. I'm getting a lot of whippetry. This is cool. So far, the numbers have been on the buildings itself. Didn't I kill some guys down here? They must have disappeared already. So I want now, see, this is actually the first time I believe that I have seen a nest that was inactive become active while I was in gameplay. If that makes any sense. This is actually the first one I've seen become active, which is cool. I thought that when you restart the game, that the game just randomly picked whatever to be active. But that's kind of cool that it does that. Because that'll keep you guessing, especially if you're playing for an extensive time. And I've actually been playing for quite a while tonight already. So I kind of wonder if the numbers will be in here. Okay, so we found them on the inside of the building. Oh, look at here. It wasn't this building, it was another building. We found them on the outside of the building, so like I was thinking maybe boat numbers, but maybe that would be too obvious. And we've only got two. We could try it if you want right quick. Was it 37 and 55 and see if it goes green? I don't know if necessarily it takes it takes more than 2 sets of numbers. I personally think it's going to be 4 sets of numbers. But see, I did it again. 37 didn't work. 37 worked that time, and then 55 that worked. Yeah, it's 2 more sets of number. I don't think it necessarily means they have to be in a specific order, which is going to be good. I think as long as they match wherever they got set. I don't see any numbers in here either. Of course, any freaking Tom, Dick, and Harry that, you know, ventures into this place could see that note. Alright, well, let's go through here. Maybe. It's not letting me through. For whatever, this bush is stopping me. Something's stopping me. Get the bow and arrow out. I don't see any numbers out here either. It's probably staring back at me right in the freaking face, and I'm just totally missing it. I actually just barely caught that 55. I'm getting stuck again. Let's crouch. Let's see if we can crouch and get through there. Yep. Getting hung up on something. I think it's kind of a cross of being this in the way and trying to get through that door. I'm getting stuck. Never thought about the shelving. Should we start looking at the shelving as well? Well, so I'm missing it. It's what it is. It's just that simple. I don't want to keep you guys, so I think I might just pause the video, and when I find it, I'll show it to you. If I find it. If I don't find it, we could, I guess, try again later at some other time. The dang pod people. I'll tell you what, I'm going to end up running to that. Let's do a freaking impact grenade. Just blow that little shyster right the hell up. Oh! Are you kidding me? I was too close? Daggone. I guess from now on I'll make sure I'm a little bit further back. And see, I think, like, you gotta think maybe this, oh my gosh, the spores are spreading. I'm gonna get infected. I took a damn bandage. I thought I did. Am I seriously gonna sit here and die? The numbers aren't working. Come on. Bandages aren't working either. Oh, there we go. So it looks like that anything that's down there on the hit point bar is not working, right? Using the numbers. I don't know, I hit 5, it didn't work. Maybe I hit the wrong thing. Maybe 6 is the bandage. I guess so. Well, I'm gaining health from taking the med kit. Jeez. I'm sitting here running my mouth. I was thinking, okay, here's the spores coming at me, right? Am I going to get infected? Am I going to get, have to get some antibiotics or find some serum or make some serum in the chem station or... Okay, what about the fence line? I never thought about that. You know, just some ideas, or not necessarily ideas. I'm curious. I really want to know more of the storyline. Like I said, I got burnt out on Sin's Quest. I've done it a million times. Well, I could do one or two things here. We can either go up to the garden center and mess around with the zombies there and see if we can't find, because I don't think I can lockpick that door. I think it was a level 4. And I don't know if that randomly changes or if that's a level 4 at all times. Because I think I'm at level... It doesn't show you here. I can't wait till they open up that skills. I really can't. Definitely going to be a game changer. One thing I like about Amy is she's like 50-50 across the board on everything, like stamina, health, strength. She's like 50-50-50 all the way across the board. Now, I think Tristan, I can actually play with Tristan. He's a little bit stronger. bigger, you know. But his stealth sucks. Of course, Whiplash really doesn't play in a stealth-like manner, which I could understand when you first start playing this game that you would want to. Maybe. I don't know. I just kind of say to hell with it. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. There's got to be these freaking numbers around here somewhere. I think I'm just gonna leave it alone, guys. We'll come back to it. I got my little notepad over here. I got it wrote down. We'll come back to it. I think to have a little bit more fun. I don't even know how long this video is. Probably already an hour. Let's go take a peek up at the garden center and see if we can't get in that door. See, I'm not even sure you can consider this part of the boat ramp. This is a house. This is probably his house. So I'm kind of curious if it wouldn't be up in here somewhere, and I'm just totally missing it. This has got my brain locked now. But I can't do something for so long, especially I don't want to bore you guys. I've spent a lot of time on it. So let's go up here. We'll do a little bit more goofing off and playing. And see if we can't. I think I'm going to do my sneak way. It's not really a sneak way, but I think we're going to go this way. Okay. That's the church, right? I have to be careful here too. Some bandits will start shooting at me, so let's climb up this way. Now, we could go over here to the train station and see if I can't sneak up there to get that AK. Y'all want to try that first before we try the bigger backpack? There is a survival backpack over there at the garden center inside, but you got to lockpick that door. And I don't know if that door is continuously a level 4. I'm pretty sure it was a level 4 because I was like, ah, shit, I can't even get in the door. I do remember that. I'm going to get the gun out for some quick release here. Because we're not going to be able to see anything unless they've moved the guys. They should all be on the inside. Now I don't know exactly where this AK is, but I've been told there's one here somewhere. Oh, come on, we can make that. We made it before. I ain't crouched, am I? No, I'm not crouched. Why am I not running? I got it toggled wrong again? I think I do. Yeah. There. Oh, there we go, girlfriend. Crouch. Watch them. They probably moved it. I really don't know where it's at. I was told it was on the platform. Of course, when you come out here, they probably already spawned. And if we see one, I think I'm going to take off. I'm not sure I really want to deal with this today. Let's go around this way. There's a lookout dude right there on top. And he could probably see me if I walk across this. I think there's one on the other side of that van. I think there's one right over here. I would imagine they're going to make it easy for us. I actually thought I'd be seen by now. Well, if it's on this platform, I'm blind as a damn bat. Wonder if it's in the train. You think it's in the train, guys? I thought it would probably be laying on... Oh, there it is. I thought it might be laying on this bench. You know, this is a setup. We're going to get seen here. What is that? We got an air suppressor too. We'll have to see about adding that. Let's get out of here now. Oh shit, I fell. Can I get through here? Oh god, I hope so. I thought I was stuck and screwed. Ah, no, we don't want to go that way either. Oh, let's run, Amy girl, run. Them damn hazmat dudes, they get me, man. I like fucking with them sometimes, but they get me. They killed me twice the other day when I was goofing off. Okay. Our secret little hiding place. Shh. Okay, so we have this AR suppressor. We should be able to put that on anything if I'm not... I guess I'm correct. Okay, so let's go back to our character. We have the MK18. Let's throw it over here. Or do we even do that? We can just take this, right? Put it here. Hell yeah, and let's equip it. Is it equipped? Oh, it is, I think. Yes, that is. Oh, it just takes the 5.56 rounds, huh? Oh, that's pretty awesome. I like it. We'll save that for you guys later. I'll be back. Alright, let's go over here and see if we can take a look at these zombies. Let's go ahead and get us a Molotov handy. And gotta be careful. I've had a nest over there active before, and sometimes some daggone hazmat dudes will see you. Let's pop our heads up here. And that one is not active. Huh. Well, isn't that interesting? Like I said, I guess it's just random. No. Let's get the bow back out. Alright, well let's hop in here real quick. Doesn't mean there's not zombies, but let's hop in here. And let's see what this door is. Level 3. Yeah, I can't do it. Okay, well, at least it's one level lower than
Let's see.
I wanted.
Maybe I'll find
Or I
something
thought it
useful.
was. That's even better. I think we just found us another battery charger. Wooden elephant. Yeah, there's supposed to be a survival backpack in there. I think there's another one at in the top of where Ken is in the free zone. In the top of his house, there's one up there as well. And I could have swore somebody told me there was one down there at Slice of Life, but I didn't see one. So, but I'm not the most observant person in the world, so there could be that too. Is there anything over here besides, you know, freaking zombie nest? I seriously think, I mean, the nest ought to have something in it. I don't know if it should have antidotes or some kind of something to use in a serum or antibiotics, or I don't know. I think it would be kind of cool. Because I mean that would lead to a person, you know, wanting to kill nests so they can get this whatever they need to make antibiotics. That definitely would keep people on their toes, especially if they needed it, you know, to jack themselves up to keep them from getting infected, completely infected. I was just watching a movie that was very similar to that the other day. What the hell was it? I don't even... My memory escapes me. Okay, well, I guess for fun, we'll go over here and, isn't there a nest over here a lot of times? Hell, that one's not even active. I wonder when they become active. When you get in a certain range of them? Because usually this one's always active. Well, I was hoping to kill some more zombies, have a little bit of fun, and then let you guys go. Ho 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 ho, this is different. Are bandits here now? It looks like we got spikes out in the front. There used to be a boatload of zombies in this area. Infected, excuse me. This kind of looks like this might be bandit style. Firearms, ammunitions license, so we can find a lot of... I feel like I'm being played here. Were they in the top? Oh, can we... Oh, we got us a car. Let's see if I can do what I was talking about. Hot wire. Press F to hot wire. Press F. It's not working. I mean, that doing it, nothing's working. F, 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 fuck, fuck, fuck. Yeah, it's not working. Wow, this looks like a pretty cool van. This is one of them creeper vans. Yeah, I'm hitting F. Press F to hotwire. Vehicle locked. Ah, skill required. I just seen that. So you gotta pick it? So this is like another part of the lock picking? Interesting. Hmm. It says skill required, but it doesn't say what skill. I'm just going to assume lockpicking because, I mean, that's about the only thing it could be, right? Us fixing to use, try... What? Huh? Oh, I see what they did, guys. The other day when I was in the traders, up there at the free zone, I don't know why I switched, but the ammunition, where you go to buy ammunition, I went over there just to see what, if anything had changed. I was off camera, and it was all blocked off. And I assumed because it was all blocked off, because I was in survival mode, we were being forced to find our own ammunition, find our own guns, find our own whippetry, or make it if we're going to use bows. Then I realized that they moved Liam, the guy who does all the car stuff, buy car parts or cars from, was on the other end of town. He's like, he is like down here. Is that him there? He's out this direct. No, that ain't him. I think this is him, right out here. Yeah, he was close to the supermarket. So he's one of these. He's either this building or this building. But they moved Liam out there, and obviously they moved the ammo lady out here, Liana. Oh gosh, she's a little roughed up. Looks pretty hot and sexy. She's even got a freaking tan. Oh, I'd like to see her laid out. Whew. Is she gonna do boopy jiggles? Ha! No, it flipped to Amy. I should shut up. Whoa! You know what? I could buy me a vest. 256 bucks. I got that. Should we go with what is this? Epic. Well, they're all going to be epic. Shouldn't that pop out? Shouldn't there be a pop out there to give you a little bit more details? I know there's a pop up, but it's like I can't see what it is. I can't see what color it is. I guess that's camouflage. Not like it's gonna matter. I need to find me. Can you find outfits, or do you have to buy them all? That's a good question, because I really don't know. We found skins. I have found skins, but I don't think I've found a full-blown like outfit. Okay. Oh, okay. Navy. That popped up down at the bottom. Okay, I'll just do that. That tan. I kind of like tan and green. Let's do tan. I'm gonna buy it. Maybe. Yeah, okay, it let me. I wasn't for sure if it would let me or not. It should have automatically equipped. I guess. Yes. That's gonna help. That is gonna help. Oh, my hydration's down to 71. We need to eat something. Potato, it's raw. Another thing I haven't done yet, I haven't tried to actually cook anything else. I cooked the meat once or twice on camera last week, but I didn't try to do anything else if there's any available recipes. Like, you know, you got peanut butter and jelly. I haven't seen peanut butter in a while, but you do have peanut butter and jelly. We just need some bread. Make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Got a pumpkin. That's got some good hydration in it. Good hunger, too. We'll eat that. Alright, sweetheart. So... well, she threw it away. So we're all good. Energy, too. Hunger, hydration, well-being, health. Actually, I haven't seen well-being go down at all. I kind of figured that the morale would have something to do, because it's already down to 84%. It's draining quicker. I don't know why, but it is draining quicker. But also, when you go to the free zone or whatnot, or a survivor camp, the morale jumps up really quick. It's definitely not as slow as it used to be, which is good. I mean, who wants to sit around and wait? That's not fun. That's not fun at all. Okay, guys. Well, I was hoping to do a little bit more action. I guess this up here is probably empty, isn't it? I'm not going to lockpick this door. Pick door? Yeah, because last time the one I picked didn't have anything in it. There's only one lock. I guess we could do it right quick. I got plenty to do it. Holy shnikes. This has actually got shit in. Oh my god. Is that those benches?
How's it going?
Sweetheart, it is going just fine. This is, oh, look at this, brass ingots. Oh, we might be moving, guys. If we can use these, can we use these? What is it? This is the chem station. So explosives. Saltpeter. I haven't seen saltpeter in a while. Iron sulfide, ash, charcoal. Oh, guys, we might be moving. If these work, I actually might. This is fucking awesome. Iron sulfide. Actually, I ought to just drop that and leave that here. Yeah, I see it in the vicinity area now. Hell yeah, this is the chem station, and this is the, oh hell, I can't even remember what it's called. Smithy station. That's what that is. Smithy station, and this is this says Smithy station too. Wow. This is awesome. We even got a bed. Can we sleep here? Do we get a buff? Can't loot any of this. Got some beer and food.
Let's see.
Like I need another
What's
one of
in
those
here?
lights. Oh man, that's great. Okay, that's pretty awesome. Hell, well, we made some progress. I learned a lot more. That's pretty awesome. We're at level 12 on scavenging. I don't know how high they go up though. Found another battery charger. How much is that worth? That's worth $100. We go back to the trader and sell that. There's some freaking scrap metal and scrap brass too, both. I guess should we play with that? Why did all that disappear? It did, all of that disappeared. Motherfucker, I wonder why. This equipment thing's... I only picked up one item. The sulfide, I didn't pick it all up. I wonder why it did. I didn't hit select all either. Well, I'll be damned. Gotta find that somewhere if we want to make it. I can't remember. We used to find it in trash and stuff all the time, I think. Got my brain twirling now, because it's been a while since I've seen sulfide or even coal. I'm pretty sure we used to find it in just looting. And I haven't found any that I'm aware of since I started this game. Alright. Let's get our whippetry back out. I'm going to pop my head around this corner and see if there's any bandits over here. Maybe we can have just a little bit more fun before we go. Oh, this is going to be a long episode, guys. See, I'm kind of curious. They put these up. Those used to not be there, that wall. Yep, there they are. I see them. Let's crouch. Let's hop over here. Maybe. I hate when I do that. Somebody's fault but my own, I guess, but I can't, it drives me insane. Alright, let's see if we can't get a good shot. Going down this hill. I saw one posted up there, like a sentry. I think he's already moved. Okay, he's walking. So what is that now? A house? So we really don't have a good shot. I hear zombies spawning. So there's a nest over there. So we got bandits and zombies. Holy shit, I can't. We're getting a lot of lag. Let's take it easy. That's actually really fucked up, man. Let's see if we can't get a Molotov on that nest right quick. Oh no, it's too far. We gotta get a little closer. Might have to take off and run on this one, guys. Oh, I can't believe I snuck in there. So this sounds like one's over here on the road. So I'm kind of curious. Will the bandits, the zombies, attack the bandits as well? I'm curious about that. Should we try dragging a zombie over there? Look at him. There must be another nest over there too. Alright, we got a bunch on fire. This helps, but I'm also afraid that the bandits over there are going to see me. If they see me, we're screwed. Oh my god. There's a bunch. Let's get our arrows. See if we can't loot these guys. Oh my gosh, you see all that whippetry, man? I'm not gonna worry about them. I went over his head. See them bandits over there? I'm really scared they're gonna see me while I'm doing this. Uh-oh. Somebody see me. Heard me. Uh-oh. They must... The disturbance level? Uh-huh. Looky there. It's going up, maybe. So splattering heads affects disturbance level. I'm kind of afraid there's a... Oh my gosh! I told you they'd see my ass. Uh-oh. Was it 4? 5? I'm gonna die. I got a vest on. I'm gonna do this. Fuck it. I can't do nothing. Incoming infected! Oh my god! So this is a horde. Okay. Okay, this way. Girlfriend, crouch. Alright, I'm gonna bleed to death. Come on. Use item. I don't know, for some reason that's not working for me. Okay, here we go. Can I jump on top of this? Ouch! That's hurting my booty. Ah. Okay. Let's just go out here. Waiting on the horde. They're gonna drop in around me. I don't think they necessarily see you. But they make their way towards you. Blonde-haired woman. I'm surprised I got her. She's already got an arrow in her. Oh, walk right into that, man. Now we're going to have to take a damn shower. I just wanted my arrow. Okay. So I have no more med kit, right? I was hitting the wrong one. I needed to hit 7 and I was hitting 5. That's what it was. What is this dude? Did he just fall? He just died on his own, I think. Alright, we got one dude here. Oh, he dodged me. Surprised I hit him. I thought it was going to do the stamina drain thing. When you hold your bow and arrow too long, you start like doing this number, and I don't know if it releases, but your shot gets thrown off big time. So be quick and try to be accurate as possible when you're doing it. Like BAP! Like I missed. I missed him too. I wonder why it seems laggier. I don't know why, but I'm just pointing this out. It seems laggier when the horde comes in. I'm kind of curious why. They don't seem to be more aggressive than like normal zombies. Ah, shit. Boobies and all. Okay, the horde went away. Yeah, they don't seem to be more aggressive than any other normal infected or zombies, whatever. So I don't understand why it seems to put a drain on the system. Unless it's just because I was in a bad spot, you know. I did have a nest burning, zombies coming out of it, and bandits chasing me. So that could have been a part of it too. Oh, I would hate to die over here. I really would. I really would. All I've got's bandages left. Where's those guys at? There he is. Asshole. Oh, he's seen me. Oh, wow. I am wide out in the open. Oh, Jesus. Run, Amy girl. I have to get the gun out. Last time I did this with the bow, I had a good, like a good angle on them where I could shoot them from a distance. I don't really have a very good angle from over here. Let's try. Shooting up's not necessarily a good thing. You already got arrow drops, so when you're shooting up, you actually have to like shoot further up, if that makes any sense. We can't go this way. We got a big ass wall here, so we could go around the wall and try to go up beside it. If not, go out a little further. Maybe. Ah! Could go across the train tracks. Uh-huh. I see. I don't know if I can get through there. We can try. I'm not getting. Alright. Uh-huh! Got it. I didn't think I'd make that. So, maybe... I don't know if this is going to be a better angle. This is kind of open. Not too many places to run. I'll take a chance, I suppose. We'll climb up through here. If I can sneak up on them and get headshots, that would be great. I also had more cover at the other place. The cover on this is like from the backside. Uh-oh, I'm starting to get lag again. I'm sure they despawned and now they're respawning again. If worse comes to worse, I'll pull out the gun. I don't know where exactly they are over here. They seem to be based more out front. But I'm not really sure we can get in there to get a good shot on them. We'll figure it out. Them little bandits, they're little shysters, man. They get you just... They're about like the hazmat guys. I don't think the bandits are as good as the hazmat guys, but... Oh, this is going to be bad. I think I'm going to have to pull out the gun. Let's check to my right. I don't see any bobbing heads, but that don't mean nothing. They should just be right around this corner, man. Should I turn the light out? I forget that I have that on. See, we got at least a little cover here. Oh, that was awesome! I'm not even sure they know I'm here yet. Oh, that was a bad shot. I think the wall was in my way a little bit. Plus, I didn't aim high enough. He was a little bit further away than I thought. He's gonna start coming this way. I didn't get a headshot. Oh man. See, you can't. It's hard to shoot around these walls. All right, that's 2 down. I don't know how many there are. 5, I think, around this area, isn't there? I wonder if I can hit him. Let's try it. That's too far. That's too far. I can't go down this wall. I'll have to go on the inside somehow. All right, let's stand up right quick. Ooh, might be able to get him. I doubt it, but let's try it. See, it's doing that thing. That was my fault. I was holding it too long. Oh, through the smoke and fire! That's 3. I'm gonna have to... Still got 1 more for sure. Right there, looky there. Oh! Okay, we still got 1 more down here. He's hiding. That dude was hiding. I didn't even see him. I think there's 1 more down there, guys. And see that I didn't see this either. I'm hitting something's in the way. You got anything, dude? Ooh, got an arrow. Might be kind of, I don't know if that's a bad idea or not, but you might be able to run up here and throw a Molotov or shoot one of those cans there. And I'm so glad to get away from that place. That is a part of my life I do not want to remember. Huh? Amy, sweetheart, you're not making no sense. Alright, let's go take care of him before he shoots me. Bingo! Ha ha ha! Yeah, baby! So I wonder if the loot died with the rest of these guys. I mean, they're still here, but none of these guys seem to have any loot on them. It's cool. I go back home tonight, guys. I'm gonna have to make. I think I'm gonna make me another composite bow. I'm not really gonna worry about. Let's see if they got any goodies in here, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. This freaking video is probably already gonna be like an hour and a half long. And that's because I spent so much time looking for those numbers. I'll continue to look for those numbers, but usually they have some kind of like container, military container you can loot here. I probably passed it. Might help if I turn the light on too. Oh, Amy girl, quit doing this to me. Jump. You get up against that wall, you ain't jumping on anything. You bump up against something that it's my fault for doing it, but that's one of the little things that like annoy me. Got a lot of floating timber here. I mean, it's fine if there's no loot here. I mean, there probably is. I just don't. What? Is that another building back there? Ah. I wonder if there's any more military guys or bandits. Oh, this is like floating. So I wonder why they're guarding this then. I wonder if Sheriff Sin's house is still out here. Now, I don't really see anything here. Not really worth taking down unless you get loot from these guys. Maybe I'm just missing it. Alrighty guys, I think I'm just going to let y'all go. If there's something here, I apologize if I missed it. Yeah, this video's going to be way long. I wonder if we can scoot down this hill. I think I'm going to go down here to the slice of life and end. Daggum, it's already 3:30 in the freaking morning. I got to get busy on editing my video. Probably can't scoot down this. Probably. Don't think it would be a good idea. Almost went off that. That would have been bad. No, I don't think I've been on the beach on this side of the freaking island. I don't really look like there is a beach. Okay. I was just being nosy. Alright, I'm going to go down here, slice of life, and I'm going to probably stop there and we'll pick up the next video probably there. It depends. Hang on a minute. Let's see here. Hygiene 87, morale 77. I think we could probably last the rest of the day. Maybe. Yeah, it's noon time. I think we could probably last most of the rest of the day. I don't know what we'll do next time. I'm really happy about finding those benches. I might end up moving down here. See if we can't make something out of all that. We found the AK today. We figured out how to access the safes. Of course, I did not find all the numbers. We'll keep looking, or I'll keep looking. If I find them off camera, I'll make sure I tell you. And I don't know if those are random spawn points, like whether or not the numbers spawn in different areas, or if they are always in the same spot. They're probably always in the same spot. I'm just guessing. But I think we got some good stuff done here today. Finding out way more about the game than we've added so much. It's pretty awesome. Like I said, I can't wait for more of the storyline, which I'm sure will come at I don't know when. It'll come when they're ready. It's just that simple. I'm out of stamina. But we'll figure something out. I think what I'll do is I'll spend the like maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes off camera, see if I can't find the numbers, the rest of the numbers. That daggone pod people's back. Okay, that doesn't spawn, so we ain't got to take care of them. My bow's half done too, so I hope that lasts the rest of the day. But I'll spend like 10 minutes off camera trying to find those numbers again. And if I find them, I'll point them out and we'll do the lock safe first. After that, I'm not really sure. I guess we could explore a little bit more of the island. I've been over in this area once, and I think this is the other free zone. So we may go up this way. See what happens. We're just going to keep goofing, having a little bit of fun. I'm having a blast. Finding out way more about the game than I already knew. That's awesome. Many added great features. I love it. Alright, I'm going to go. I'm sorry this is so long, and if you made it here, thank you. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button for me, guys. If y'all want to see more, subscribe to the channel. Everyone have a beautiful day, and God bless.